Skate 4.
Skate 4.
So I originally had this whole like grandiose idea of how I was gonna film this. I was gonna crack the code, dog. I was gonna break into the Matrix. I didn't realize that EA sent me my playtest information, so I got to actually play the game. So instead of me just ranting about like will it be good or will it be bad, I'm actually gonna give you my thoughts and let you know what I think about Skate and where we could go moving forward. You know? Oh yeah, and I'm also kind of like in a hurry because I tried to film this at sunset literally twice in a row, and both days I f***ed up, and now this is all I've got. Oh my gosh, do I need to back up? I think I need to back up. So before I get started, let me just preface this by saying, I skate, I love skateboarding, I love that. You feel me? I breathe that boy. A little bit of credentials so you understand I'm not just some closed-minded goop gobber. The game's actually fun to play. All right, I enjoy just skating on the game, which I feel like is the main thing that you're supposed to get for a skateboarding game. Like, if I play a skating game and that shit is not fun to skate, what was the fucking point? You know what I mean? It's not a skateboarding game. The graphics, yes, I know the Fortnite-ification of everything is trash, but I'm honestly not too mad at it. You know what I'm saying? It's really not too crazy. Like, when it kind of fits together with the art style, you know what I'm saying? Like, the graphics are cool as fuck, but, like, the art style, I understand people not fucking with it because we're all tired of Fortnite. But as an adult, dude, we all got to hit that realization that no matter what happens, adults can play video games, but games are ultimately made for children, you know? Well, some of them.
This is definitely for mature audiences only. Parents should not let their children watch this.
This is a special New Year cocktail, just for you.
This 15-year wait for basically a live service battle pass skateboarding game, it did not pique my interest. I was not pleased with that at all. But I don't mind it now that I've played it. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually not that bad. I was wondering how they were going to make the microtransactions work, because it's like, if I got to pay for a location, or if I got to actually pay for clothes and shit, like, bro, you could have just gave me a DLC and I would have paid my money for that shit, you know what I'm saying? You can play the base game. There is no campaign. It's only multiplayer. Like, so really, they have to make their money back some way. Technically, the game is free to play, so you are getting exactly what, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is nothing else to this game except for skateboarding, challenges, hanging with the homies, you know what I mean? Like, and that leads me to, like, all the things I feel like might be the problem. The fact that it is only online. I couldn't even play, like, fuck, now I gotta start all over. The second day, dude, I couldn't even play for a very long time because it was like I literally just kept losing connection, dude. I don't know what was up with my Wi-Fi that day, but it'd be like every 5 minutes, dude, I'm losing connection. And it takes like 3 minutes to log into the fucking game. But I digress. The other problems, right? The fact that it is online only. I feel like it doesn't give you much replay value outside of the skateboarding. You know what I mean? If you just want to fucking skate, which I love about, that's what my whole thing. I just want to skate, dog. That's where the campaign comes in. When you get tired of just doing random lines around the city and you don't even feel like doing the challenges, because the challenges are basically go here, do the same thing, go here, do the same thing. Bro, like, there's no soul to this game. That's it. That's the thing that I feel like encapsulates it at most. There's no Retta talking to you and annoying you through the fucking lens.
Yo, you know what happens when you walk away? I climb out of the game and into your house, and then into your mind. Oh, you decided to come back. Did you bring me something? No, right? Thanks.
Now we got V, some like artificial robot who was like, and then all the homies that talk to, like, their lines are cringy as fuck, and it's just like, hey, how can we baby shark skate lingo and then also create our own jargon and like make people say it, and it's like, cool, bro. You know, and it just, I don't know, it makes me want to throw up sometimes, like vomit straight from my face. I don't know, I love Black Box, I fuck with Black Box, I trust them, but I feel like EA definitely fucked this one up for sure.
Post-edit, pre-upload Donnie, and I just want, this is a notification? I can get notifications while I film, this is insane. Sorry, that's very distracting. Another thing that I found that I don't like about Skate is the ramp physics, like, feel like shit. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it feels cool to pop tricks and do all that shit, but like, as far as like grinding, sliding, and like foot plants, it feels terrible. Like it's not the same that we do it on Skate 3. And also speaking of this, the first like half of this game, like the first 100 missions are literally just a glorified tutorial. And it's like if you've played all the skate games or if you've played any skate game in the history of time, like in the last like 5 years, you can't skip it. So you have to deal with the annoying NPC voice lines telling you how to do shit with these cheesy voice deliveries, and it's the whole thing. You're just like the whole time. You're just like, bro. I know what I'm doing. Please, shut the fuck up. Just let me skate. I just want to skate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I don't even know where to properly look right now because I can't see. I don't know what side of my phone. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The foot plants feel like shit. I don't know what it is, but it's like your character is like hopping out and then into the ramp versus up. Skate games and a lot of skate culture has this thing where like we like to ignore like old school tricks and ramp like vert history period, and I hate that shit so much. Every game is always so focused on street skating and street culture that there's this other half of skateboarding that isn't acknowledged, and it's like the main part of skateboarding. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we fucking skate in the street, dude, but also we do this too. You know what I mean? Fucking the 80s when fucking skateboarding died, bro. Like parks weren't available. People were building ramps in their backyard, bro, and they were skating that shit. That's how we got to where the fuck we are. You know what I mean? And like to just completely ignore that fucking fact and that piece of history and just constantly only focus on one side of skateboarding is so fucking annoying to me. And that is a whole other rant for another video, so I will not get y'all bored with that. And I'm also running out of storage on my phone, so yeah. Post edit Donnie fucking out.
And time again, we've seen that live service does not work if it's not how you intended to build the game. You know what I mean? A lot of times we get half-assed rushes, and people are like, well, it's live service, so we're just going to drop out updates. And it's like, no, nigga, like, I'm not going to sit here and wait for you to drop updates for something that should have been a basic necessity to your game to begin with. You know what I mean? Half-assed game, you ask for money, sick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I see what you're doing, bro. Sometimes, it doesn't happen too often, but sometimes the trick names are wrong. Like, there'll be a time where I do a feeble on the rail, but it says it's a crook, and I'm like, that's not a crook, brother. But, you know, we got like 2 more weeks until the game drops. You know, maybe they'll fix it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping on it. I'm not going to bust their balls too much. You know, it's a skateboarding game. I wish was made for skateboarders, but I think it's one of those games where it's just trying to appeal to everybody. I get that we hate the store and shit because microtransactions, and they basically brought back glorified loot boxes. But I'm honestly not too mad at it. Just the fact that I can dress my skater up in some free shit. Like, you pay for, like, Vans. You pay for Dickies. You pay for Element, Crooked, fucking Toy Machine. You pay for shit like that, like the brand names, you know what I mean? But they also got, like, these knockoff versions of these things. They just don't have the same logo, which I'm totally cool with, dude. Like, as long as I can skate in some slip-ons or some fucking old schools, dog, I don't give a fuck. High key, if I can find me an authentic on here, even. Oh, dude, we can't take your shirt off. And we don't bleed. Those things I do, that upsets me, though, a little bit. That's what I loved about Skate 2 and 3. Specifically Skate 2, like getting bloodied and watching your clothes get all dirty because you've actually eaten shit in the game. Immersion.
Okay. This is post-edit, post-rant. Fuck. One of the things that I do actually like that I forgot to mention as well is I like the fact that like whatever music is playing or whatever, like if you don't have, like I don't know how this works exactly. I don't know if there's like a limited amount of songs that you spawn in the game and you can collect them over time. But I think it's cool that you can just like slide up on a car or a radio or like a bus station and like whatever song that is playing that you aren't currently listening to, you can like take it and add it to your inventory. I love that you can like favorite songs, and I'm not gonna lie, the Discog is fucking crazy for the game still. So like, you know what I'm saying? All things considered, they killed it with the music in this one. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be cool if we had some like super heavy shit in here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Give us more songs. Some of my songs. You know, I think that would be cool.
Okay, future Donnie, remind yourself to edit and color grade this part of the video specifically. Fucking do not forget, you fucking loser. Loser, 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 time gap, time gap, time gap. Yeah, okay. Can you really be mad at a game that is free, that does what it says it's supposed to do, and it does it well? Nostalgia aside, it's not bad. You know what I mean? Now, is it the same? Does it feel the same? Does it have that same core energy? Does it feel like fucking Skate 1, 2, and 3 all over again? And like this is the perfect ending or the perfect encapsulation of all of those? No. Not by a long shot. But it's cool, you know what I mean? And I get it. The developers were like, bro, we didn't know where to take the story. Man, fuck that. Make me a little 17-year-old homie who was like, oh, I just want to be a skateboarder, but your parents is like, nah, bro. Go to school. Then I got to actually like skate up to the school, you know, and participate. But really it's like you just spamming a couple things, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, make it like a little high school sim fucking thing for like maybe like 30 minutes of the game, you know what I'm saying? And then you realize this ain't for me, bro, and you just go skate and you run into your favorite skater, P-Rod. And like, I get it, you got to pay voice actors and shit, but like there's ways to do this. And y'all are with EA. Y'all got the money. Y'all worked on this for 5 years, nigga. Y'all could have done like something. Like a little 2K campaign would have gone a long way with me. I ain't even gonna trip. You know what I'm saying? I would have been in that. I would have take my money. Just give me the money. I think that's gonna be my rant for today, or like my little anecdote or whatever the fuck. I would have liked to go more in depth with it completely, but yeah, I'm running out of sunlight, so I'm going to go hit a bar real quick. Hopefully run into some fine shit that I'm not gonna say a word to, but I will imagine. I'm just a guy. I'll be hanging in the corner, you know what I'm saying? Chilling. I'll be doing my thing, you know? But I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all go do your chores or some shit, you know? Tell your mom I said hi.